Welcome back to another game, and in the teal we have Katon, who will be playing as the Mayans, and in the blue we have IamOK, who will be playing as the Mayans as well. So it is going to be a Mayan war, which is always really interesting. And saying that as well, we're actually on Mega Random right now, and anybody who hasn't seen this map will be a little bit confused. Those who have seen it will know exactly what I'm talking about straight away. But when you see this dirty kind of area here, ships can actually travel on it, and you can actually see as well, we've got deep fish in there as well. I believe the concept of the map, I think, was like a big marshy kind of area. So that's something really interesting to note. As well, the fact is, docks do have to be built on the edge of this into the water, so all the docks will have to actually be made in the middle, which is going to make it really easy to, well, just go over and attack your opponent. So it's going to be a really interesting matchup to see what they actually go with, whether or not we see mass war galleys harassing their wood piles with that and the stone piles, or if we see them go mass fishing ships and then get out of that into fire ships. And as well, with this as well, deep fish can be hunted by, well, villagers, which is interesting enough. So that brings in another whole thing as well. Will they be bringing out villagers to hunt the, well, great fish? Well, to fish the fish. But it's really interesting to see like this. I'm really interested to see which players do what and how they go about it. It looks like we're seeing quite standard build, a lot more on wood than usual for Katon. What are we seeing over here for you? Quite a few on wood as well, and that boar is now in for IamOK. Down over here, have you got your boar? Looks like you're going out to get it now. There we go, get the boar. There we go. But anyway, saying that, let's have a big look at the map. Quite large stone pile here, and we've got a gold pile here, as well as more large stone piles around the map. If we have a quick look, and we'll scroll over to here, have a look here, and gold piles as well. There seems to be 3 on this side here, just judging by, of course, this one here, moving to this one, and then moving to this one here as well. So quite interesting. And saying that though, for IamOK on his side of the map, we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. But again, IamOK only has 3 stones, but 4 golds, and Katon has 4 stones, but 3 golds. So it kind of evens up a bit there, depends on really what you're going for. Naturally, as the mines, I'm going to assume they're both going to want to go for mass plumed archers, either that or just mass warships to take out the plumed archers, because as we do know, archers versus ships, we know how that's going to end. So, quite an interesting play. And it looks like he's actually been luring some deer. Let's check his scouting, see if he actually knows nothing about where his opponent is right now. I'm thinking he's assuming that he knows his opponent's over here, but not completely sure on that. He knows where most of his resources are, and I'm surprised he's luring this deer instead of hunting for his opponent. Really interesting. IamOK, what have you done? Again, same deal. I think he knows the map. I think he knows where his opponent's going to be. Not luring deer though, he's actually off across the other side of the map, just scouting right now. Looks like he's about to go scout his opponent right now. And naturally as well, with the aid of those fish and just the map being so nice, both players should be going up to Feudal, and they should be just about there by now. It looks like IamOK is going to have a small lead, and there we go, he's going up, and Katon, come on. We believe in you. Get up to Feudal. There we go. Up into the Feudal Age, and of course, something that I didn't know, because I thought it was really obvious, but I should probably point it out, each player started off with 2 towers, which should have been really obvious. You should have been able to see them for both players while I was whizzing around. Barracks going up for IamOK. Is he going to go straight into archers? That I cannot answer yet, because he does have villagers on gold, which means he should be. But saying that as well, he could be going for ships. Yes, he is going for galleys, and here's exactly what I mean. These ships are able to chase down the fishing ships on the, well, the beachy, dirty, marshy kind of area, and kill them off quite easily. And the thing about this is as well, they can get really close to their opponent, and they can even pick off villagers if they're over here. Like, this is really dangerous, just because galleys could come over here and just ambush your villagers. And saying that, it looks like Katon's not going for the water at all. He's just going to hang back. And the score difference right now is about 600 points. That's a lot, but if you go over to Katon, he's already nearly in Castle Age, which is a really big upgrade to try and make. And it looks like we are seeing IamOK go out with some archers already. He is starting a wall off, which is quite interesting. And a blacksmith as well. So he is going for quite a good tech advantage right now. Saying that though, Katon is going up, and of course we do have another dock going up there. Actually, could be going for fire ships potentially. What are we going for? Yes, fire ships are being created mainly due to the fact that, well, they do so well against galleys, especially only Feudal Age galleys. And then we go again, taking off that villager there quite easily. And honestly, this fire ship here is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage before it dies. and the second one in there, and looks like we're going to see a third. And again, just taking absolutely no damage, and I'm pretty sure he should be able to take the water from this. Saying that though, he's quite far behind. He's only got 29 population. IamOK sitting on 52, so you can imagine the difference there. Fast castling can really hurt you in a 1v1. He needs to get those plumed archers out and get some real damage onto his opponent before he starts to do anything. Archers are moving out right now for IamOK, and then unless you can get something up to actually do some damage, it's going to be really hard to deal with this. Saying that though, is on 3 town centers, so he is going for a complete boom kind of play. And we can still see, we haven't even seen IamOK starting to go right up. And actually, I've got my sensitivity really high at the moment. It feels weird commentating with this high, because I have actually been playing, which is good. And looks like we're seeing the wall off here, but these villagers could still be picked off. And there we go again. But managing to hide over here, and they shouldn't get killed off, which is the main thing he's going for. And saying that though, we do see IamOK going up to the castle edge, seeing this as well, more and more fighting going on in the water. But of course, up against fire ships, there's not really a lot you can do when all you've got is galleys. That or attack them with fishing ships or something. But again, still not going to be really helpful. These archers here are going to be an absolute pain. They already have their fletching upgrade. And lots of gold actually coming in for Katon right now. What's his game plan? Don't think he even has, he can't, well, population block, which is something that's really going to help out his opponent, IamOK, mainly due to the fact he doesn't have these houses out. But saying that as well, he's got no military buildings out, which is really going to be hard to do with. Saying that though, he has got the siege workshop, so he should be able to clean up these few units here. But again, it's going to be really hard, unless he's like fording. No, I can't see any ford on the map. These fishing ships just hanging out over here, and again, just soaking up damage, I guess. And looks like this mangonel here will be trying to take out this crossbow, and they're not going to be able to hit it. These ones over here look like they're going to try and run away. And this one over here just trying to get a little bit more damage again. But saying that though, IamOK has definitely got an advantage in this game. There's only 100 points difference between them. But, like I said, there's no military buildings out for Katon yet, and, well, he's got a lot of upgrades already for IamOK. So IamOK might be in better here, but saying that as well, we are seeing that IamOK is, well, has lost the water/marshy area. And again, villagers taking not a lot of damage from fire ships, but enough to really hurt them. And it might be picking off 1. We get 2. Nope, just getting out of there with those villagers. But again, going up with more ships, and let's see, is he actually going for demo ships, because as we know, demo ships are a very good counter. Nope, fire ships in this one as well. So it's going to be a fire ship war on the dirt. Something that we don't see at all, which is interesting, like I said, because fire ships are just really uncommon. And more getting juiced. Don't think we're seeing anything else. Oh, it's starting to rain. That's good. But, completely off topic. And looks like we're going to see lots of fire ships here doing some big damage. And saying that though, it looks like Katon's going to be able to take this one. Because naturally the fire ships being just pushed out of the building as soon as it started catching fire. And it's actually starting to look good for Katon actually. He just needs to get that military count up. He is on stone right now, so we could see him potentially go for a castle. Saying that though, IamOK really close to getting that castle down. And is he going to? Yes, he has dropped the castle somewhere. Where is it? It's going up on the frontier. Very smart play. And anything else interesting to note? No, currently on how many town centers? 3, so it is a 3 town center boom for each player. However, Katon did have a good lead on that. Currently 79 population for IamOK. Katon on 90, so taking that one back quite well there. And again, has he put the castle? Has he put a castle down? Yes, he has. He's going for the castle as well. Could potentially see plumed archers out of this one. Again, plumed archers out of this one, definitely on the cards. Naturally, the war galleys as well, doing quite a bit of damage in this area, forcing him off of this area here. And should be able to take out that blacksmith actually, which can be quite hurting. Because naturally, they're not a cheap building to make, they're 150 wood. And every bit of wood really counts when you're going for archers. What are you doing, IamOK? Swap back up. IamOK going up to the Imperial Age actually, quite a fast Imperial out of him. Could potentially see Elite Eagle Warriors, even we could see mass plumed archers, always a decent bonus. If we look at this, scale mail armor is being done, that should tip us off straight away. That is going to be going for Elite Eagle Warriors, and just use that entire posse to take out his opponent. Katon up by a lot on the score at the moment, but saying that as well, these ships can be taken out by Eagle Warriors, which is something really interesting to know. And pushing it through this area, looks like lots of barracks going down here, so we are going to see a barracks rush by the looks of it. Are seeing a castle come up over here, and I don't think Katon's seen this, no he hasn't. And let the Eagle Warrior production begin, I guess. Naturally needing a lot more gold than food, because, well, that's how it works out. So that's the good thing about the Eagle Warrior. It means he can keep booming, kinda. while you're creating them, which is really helpful. And alright, are we going to see it? It looks like Eagle Warriors are being queued up. I think Katon has seen this. The castle will be able to hold off for a little bit, but Elite Eagle Warrior being researched, any more upgrades, forging being upgrades, but I think it will be taken out before that actually happens. Haven't seen the main special attack yet, giving them an extra 40 hit points, which is an interesting one. They do have their +2 armor though, which always helps. Another barracks going down, so he's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage actually. Saying that, another castle going up in the area. We are seeing some ships retreat down here to try and get a little bit of extra damage in. And Katon going up to the Imperial Age as well. What are we going to see from you? My guess is elite plumed archers, judging by the amount of castles you've got out. Plumed archer, any elite? No elite upgrade yet. But actually being forced away right now, he hasn't been able to get that extra +2 armor, which is something he really needs if he wants to do some damage. And deciding to actually try and run across here, which could be quite hurtful, mainly due to the fact that, well, there's ships everywhere. But saying that though, I think that IamOK does have the advantage here. He has got the hard counter to the Plumed Archer, which is the Elite Eagle Warrior. Well, not hard, but it is a counter, no doubt. Saying that, another castle going up for Katon. This map actually being perfect for him, as we know. He did have a lot of stone around on the map. And that castle there, he's got quite a good defensive location actually. These two castles here will be able to do quite a bit. Are we still seeing Eagle Warriors being produced out of these? Looks like another town center going up over here. And these eagles eventually will be able to do a bit of damage, but until then, not a lot. And again, we can just see this entire area here. It's just pretty much scattered out by Katon. If we actually check his vision, he's got a lot. He can see pretty much everything going on over here. If his opponent tries to move out across here, he won't be able to. He won't be able to get that dock out. Saying that though, the Eagle Warrior is still in position, not really doing much. They're just kind of running across the map right now. And have we seen a new blacksmith for you? Yes, we have. IamOK. What are you researching there? We want to know. Going for plate mail, which is a smart choice. Naturally, it means these Elite Eagle Warriors will be able to have +4. We have seen the Mine Elite Tech there, which means they should be able to take out most of this base, honestly. We might see a good game soon, honestly, just because of the fact that, well, they're going to do so much damage. Elite Plumed Archers there, missing the chemistry upgrade on them, having no armor upgrade, which is really going to hurt against these Eagle Warriors. But, and there we go, there's the armor upgrade. Naturally, we should be seeing the next attack upgrade any moment soon. Which is, I can't remember it off the top of my head actually, which does not help. But looks like these Eagle Warriors could do a lot of damage here. And yes, there we go, onto the base, and over here producing more and more Eagle Warriors, and of course going to be able to ride them to victory if his opponent keeps creating Plumed Archers, because of course they just do not have what it takes to take out masses of Eagle Warriors like this. And of course getting taken out there, and lots more going on as well. It looks like there's even more Eagle Warriors on this side, so we can come in through this side as well, start getting even more harassment onto these gold piles, because of course as we do know, Plumed Archers are quite cheap, but they do cost a gold amount, which is never an easy thing to do. Castle going up here for Katon as well, and it's going to depend on who goes up first. It looks like it's actually going to be really close, but these Eagle Warriors coming in will be able to change the tide of that very, very quickly. And again, as you can see, Eagle Warriors just soaking up this damage, making it look absolutely ridiculous. Saying that, though, we do have Plumed Archers in Katon's base. I did not notice this, but losing quite a few villages, actually losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villages by the looks of it, and more to come. And that one there might just get away. 7, 8, losing quite a few actually. So it's coming down to a raiding war here. That castle there having to be deleted off, salvaging the resources that he can. And again, these Plumed Archers are going to be really hard to deal with, especially because he has no military force over here. Could potentially create some from the barracks, could see some, what else could we see? We could see skirmishes, but these villages over here are pretty much going to die. Over this side of the map, we are seeing the Eagle Warriors again kill off even more villages here, which again, it's starting to get really close. Going to see that Blast Forge soon, actually, because it's the only upgrade these Eagles are lacking by the look of it. I do believe Squires will be done over here. Yes, it is, because of course that is a little handy one to have. And another castle trying to go up here, but again, being really delayed by the Eagle Warriors. Of course, the longer that IamOK can delay these castles going up, the better advantage he's going to have, because his opponent can only create so many Plumed Archers out of those castles. And it looks like even more villages getting taken out here. I don't even know if IamOK has actually noticed this right now. He's done absolutely nothing to stop it. He's just focusing completely on that. However, it does look like he's bringing Eagle Warriors out now, which will be able to take out those Plumed Archers without too much trouble. And it looks like Trebuchet is being created right now. However, they could be lost to these Plumed Archers, which would be a big waste, because as we do know, 200 gold for each of them. So if they can't take out a castle or do anything that can really help, they're going to be in a really bad spot. It's never nice to lose that many. And again, it looks like chemistry has finally been done. Yes, Eagle Warriors here just attacking the bottom of the town center because, well, why not? They can just sit there for as long as they want. Trebuchet getting taken out. Looks like they're moving on to the next one. Have we seen the next upgrade? No, we have not. Saying that, though, these plumed archers still just going nuts in this base down over here. And looks like this Trebuchet will go down as well. And it's starting to look like GG for Katon, actually. He's lost a lot of his economy in this section here, and most of his army. Saying that, though, so's IamOK. The score's being really close right now, actually. And looking for anything else that I haven't noticed yet. More Eagle Warriors just raiding the economy. And losing another Trebuchet there by the looks of it. That's really going to hurt. And the Trebuchets are out for IamOK right now. If he can take down these castles, it'll be GG for Katon. And it looks like this Eagle Warriors over here will be able to take out this small amount of plumed archers that have been causing him oh so much trouble. Again, here we go. Looks like they are going to be going into here. And again, just soaking up that damage with that 4+4 armor. Being absolutely ridiculous. Of course, having 9+2 attack. And this castle here actually finally going up. It's actually going to make it quite a lot harder to break in here. But saying that, lots of trebuchets are actually on the way. And of course, repairing these isn't easy. It is not an easy task to accomplish. There is actually a market up. Looks like he's needing more gold right now. Because of course he hasn't managed to push out and get these extra 2 down over here. And this one here running quite low. This one here as well running quite low. Saying that though as well, Katon's starting to run out of gold. So he might be GG just on starving to death. If we actually swap over, we might be able to see how much he actually has available. He's actually got no resources available to him whatsoever. This might be GG very soon, actually. Another trebuchet is being created, and of course he is starting to get the plumed archer advantage here, which is going to be really important, because Eagle Warriors, if they're outmassed by plumed archers, too bad, will be picked off really easily. And another trebuchet is out for Katon right now. And this castle here being the major forward position of IamOK. If he loses this, he can lose this entire section here without really anything. Again, more Eagle Warriors just disrupting that economy, keeping it in as many shambles as it can. Lots of Eagle Warriors actually still over on this side of the map. And if we actually check, how's IamOK doing for resources? He's actually doing quite well, honestly, better than I was expecting him to. Trebuchet there might be taken down. Yes, it is going down there. And it looks like this castle, though, will go down unless he manages to get more repairs on it. And by that, he needs to have more stone, which he just does not have. So it looks like this one will go down fairly soon. And here come the Eagle Warriors again, trying to kill off these trebuchets, because as we do know, looks like the castle will go down. There we go, castle going down. This trebuchet looks like it's going to take a hit. No, it's not. It's getting out of there. But again, saying that, IamOK is pushing in through these castles quite well. And you can see just how good a job of these Eagle Warriors are doing. There's one Eagle Warrior there, and it's forced the garrison of this town center. Same deal over here. It's just really starting Katon's economy, and you can see that by his score. It just means that IamOK's economy is doing a lot better right now. Surprised he actually hasn't branched out and got this extra gold. If we actually check the Fog 4, he doesn't even know it exists. So that's not helpful for him. And exactly the same thing as last game, really. Scout, scout, and scout some more. And here we go. Looks like plumed archers here going to be taking these units out. And here we go. Yes, killing them off. But of course, trebuchet is there. Defending castle is going to go down by the looks of it. And no, Eagle Warriors is still keeping in there. This has been quite close most of the game, actually. The pressure's been great from both players. Let's just speed it up a little bit, see what these Eagle Warriors decide to do. Again, plumed archers being microed here as best as possible, picking them off as easy as possible, really. And again, it looks like he's actually still missing ballistics. He's got a university yet? Yeah, he does have a university. Could be missing ballistics or thumbering. Could be either or. Looks like right now as well, we do have a massive Eagle Warriors running out across the map, but of course going to get some damage done to them by these ships and just plumed archers that are just floating around. Still quite a close game, actually. Katon holding on really well, actually. And I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if these Eagle Warriors run straight into the economy again. Because, of course, that's how he's going to get the GG here. Eagle Warriors are probably not the best up fighting unit, but as a raiding unit... Sorry. As a raiding unit, they're about as good as you get, honestly. Matching, of course, who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Paladins. But, of course, they're not rivaled as well as the Paladin is. Paladin, if you get a Halberdier or two in there, they can really be put off. Eagle Warriors are really hard to counter. Really hard. Probably the best counter you can have to them is Paladins, and that's really not a counter because it costs more gold than them. So, It's really interesting one, and the micro here actually by Caden's being good. He's positioned his units quite well, and of course because of that he's going to be able to take out quite a few Eagle Warriors because they can't of course surround them and start damaging them all. A lot of trebuchets actually out right now, and this is spelling GG for Caden for me. He's going to lose all his castles in this area. Again, his economy will be harassed as soon as the Eagle Warriors really decide to come in. Looks like he's going to lose his dock here. All these ships look like they're starting to actually get lost by just Eagle Warriors killing them. And it looks like over here this castle is going to be next. Losing more units over here. This trebuchet again going to go down because as we know trebuchets are not a cheap unit like I've said. And actually there's the GG from Caden. He knows it's over. Eagle Warriors were just coming in from all sides. He was about to lose his next castle. So definitely a good time to give it up then. So thanks for watching guys. I hope you liked the game. It was really interesting. It shows how, well, the differences between the tactics and how well that Eagle Warriors can overcome Plumed Archers, but how well Plumed Archers can actually hold off Eagle Warriors if done correctly. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next